the hardware just fell off. This is why I'm so weird about buying resale secondhand, things like that. Like, so I took it into Goyard for repair. He was like, I don't think this is real. And I was like, what? I've had 3 bags taken into Goyard that I bought secondhand, and embarrassingly, they were all fakes. There's also something I just like about all my purchases being from the store and having my history there, and that everything that I own from that boutique is on my history, and I know that I own it, and they know that I own it, and they know I came for it. I'm always strapped for money. I'm a shopaholic. I'm literally always wasting all my money. Goyard, fake bags, buying resale, buying fake resale. I don't think I'm a connoisseur in all the brands, but I do know Goyard pretty well, and I think I can tell when it's fake. Hey guys. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm a fashion freak, Goyard, geek, a luxury lover, shopaholic, and today we're talking about my experience buying secondhand Goyard bags that turned out to be fake. All of them. How I knew, what happened, whatever, and kind of my tips and tricks of buying resale Goyard if you're going to, or secondhand Goyard, which I did do a video. I've done 2 videos about how to tell a fake versus a real for an Anjou and a St. Louis. So if that's something you're interested in, check those videos out. But I'll go into a little depth here, but those videos go into a little bit more. So, but this is more just me buying resale and what happened with them and how I knew they're fake, okay? So if that's something you're interested in, please stick around, please smash that like button, please consider subscribing, keep on watching. So as I've mentioned before, like I have always been very, very iffy about buying secondhand bags, buying resale bags, things like that, because I never know if they're gonna be real or not, or never if they're gonna be fake. And the reason that I was really worried about it is because I've had in the past the experiences that I've had buying secondhand, they've all turned out to be fake, especially Goyard. So that's why I only buy the boutique. I mean, I love buying the boutique anyway, and I only want to buy in the boutique. Like these boutique bots, these were resale, but these are my only 2 resale that I have that I don't think are fake. I've always been very, very nervous about doing it. I've gotten 5 bags, secondhand replica. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them you've seen on this channel. Can you guys guess which ones? Go. Let me know in the comments below if you know what it is. I'll wait. Go. Also, do you guys have any experience with buying fake bags, buying secondhand? Have you had any bad experiences, good experiences? Let me know in the comments below. I would love to know. Also, how do you handle it? Like, I'm gonna have to deal with this for PayPal right now. I don't know how to handle it. So let me know in the comments below what you guys think. And also, if you guys have ever been scammed, let me know how you deal with that, because I'm literally contacting all my banks right now to get my money back and things like that. And that is a whole other thing for my Birkin money that I lost. Okay, so let me know if you guys have any experience with that and what the best to do, or if there's someone I should talk to, or like some way to, you know, protect myself, all that stuff. Okay, leave it in the comments below. Okay, and then we'll get right into the video in 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Today's video is gonna be about my experience buying pre-loved secondhand resale Goyard bags. My experience and why I don't like it. The pros and the cons, but mostly the cons, and why I don't like it and how they all turned out to be fake. Okay, these ones I bought in the store, I always like to buy only in the store, and I will always only buy in the store, although I'm in a little bit of a little tufu with Goyard right now about buying in the store, so it's a little tricky for me. But I wanted to get this one, and as I told you, I got these 2 for my birthday. This one isn't in the store anymore, this one isn't in the store anymore. So sometimes I have to buy secondhand, and these were my first experiences buying secondhand on limited edition items that I ended up not returning. And they ended up, that I bought secondhand direct from the seller, not through a website. Every time I bought secondhand through a website, it's actually turned out to be fake. But every time I bought in resale direct from someone, there's always been an issue. As you guys know, I bought a resale. I got scammed out of a Birkin in my other video. Go watch it. Paid, and never got the bag. I'll talk about that later. That was direct. This was direct. This turned out great. The lady's lovely. She's super sweet. I love it. This, I feel like, is real. I feel like it had a little weird coiffures that I did when I unboxed it, but I think that I'm pretty sure it's real and everything. I just don't know that I want to keep it now because I'm still so scared of it not being real. And because of everything that's happened in my other experiences with Goyard buying secondhand. So this is still TBD. That's why I have these on, because the plastic is still on underneath these, and I haven't actually used the bag yet. It's just here for to look pretty. And it's so shiny. It's way too shiny for me. I like this one a lot better. I wanted to get all 3, but I don't think that I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna actually see about talking to the seller. She's super sweet. She's the only one I've had a good experience with. This seller, as you guys saw in my unboxing, was a direct sell as well. If you watch the unboxing, I unboxed it and it had a lot of wear on it. And I reached out to the seller and we discussed about returning it, but now she has ghosted, disappeared, blocked me, and all these things. So now I can't even return it to her. So I'm gonna have to do like it through, luckily I did it through PayPal with an invoice, so it wasn't actually direct. So I can still file a claim for this. So that's what I'm doing for this one, because it has a lot of wear, and I still really like it. I still love it. I want to keep it, but it's got like all this tear and wear here. And so I don't know. This is a TBD. That's not what today's video about. Today's video is about the ones that I have bought secondhand that turned out to be fake. So I'm gonna just go through. So like I said, I'm always nervous about buying secondhand mostly because of this, because of what's happened. Now, I don't think I'm a connoisseur in all the brands, but I do know Goyard pretty well, and I think I can tell when it's fake. I do also know, I think I'm learning pretty much Hermes and Louis Vuitton and Chanel pretty well too. Again, not an expert, not an authenticator, none of those things. So this is just my experience and what I felt when I found it. So as I started looking at the resale market, this is probably in the past 2 years, I wanted to see about buying some stuff secondhand and seeing what the prices were, because the prices of these things are very expensive. I wasn't sure, so I wanted to buy it on these sites where you do have this authenticity guarantee or these things like that. And then also, I mean, those people are human too. You don't know if they're gonna if it's gonna be fake or not. If they know what they are human, they make mistakes, all those kind of things. Anyway, so I bought I think 5 bags that are Goyard bags from these sites. I bought one on Mercari, a small Anjou mini in red. I bought on Grailed, a white St. Louis tote that I think has been in my videos, my earlier videos, a white St. Louis tote that was really used in the PM size, or maybe the GM size. I bought an Artois in blue that was in one of my first few videos. I didn't know it was fake at the time, from eBay. I bought a Cartier in silver, white silver, from Vestiare Collective. Okay, the 5th one is from Bag Bar or Steel. It was a Saint Leger in green that I've had for a while, that I've done videos on, that I talked about. That one I also got. So that was actually one of my first Goyard bag purchases secondhand. So I'm just gonna go through each of them and talk about it. I don't remember which order they were in, and I barely remember it. And the prices, I can't even tell you. So I think the Goyard Anjou mini was on Mercari. I should have known. Now I know Mercari has a lot of fake stuff. The price was so low. It was like $300-400 for an Anjou mini, and I was like, ooh, this sounds great. And this was when I was first. It was very early on, so the photos looked fine. I actually still have it because I did an unboxing. I did a review wear and tear versus my actual Anjou mini, because what happened was, so I bought it, I opened it up, I could tell it was fake right away. The color was, the red was way off the regular red, and tag was a different tag and everything like that. It looked weird. So I filed the claim, I returned it. The Mercari was great about it. They said just ship it back. So I videotaped myself packaging it and shipping it back, so it was like the right one. I was like, look, I'm shipping back what I got, sending it. And they sent it to the seller, but the seller turned out to be a scam, obviously. And so the seller, their account got deleted and the address was wrong. So it never went back to the seller. And then it just returned to sender, came back to me, and I got the money back. So now I'm stuck with this bag, but I got my money back, but I'm stuck with this bag. It's this one that I've done, like the color on the red is so way off, and then it's got this kind of tag attached, which is wrong, and it's not a sticker, and there's so many other ways, and I talk about it in the Anjou. What's wrong with this? The font, everything is wrong. But now I'm stuck with this bag, which if anyone wants it, have it. You can have it for free. But I mean, obviously I don't promote or endorse these, but I bought it thinking it was real. My mistake. So that was Mercari. On Vestiare Collective, there was this Cartier that was like 35 or 40, I think, in white. And it was really nice, and it was a good price. It was like 11, 12, 1300 at the time, I want to say. And I thought it was a good deal. And this was in my like weird buying phase. I was like buying a bunch of Goyard because I was becoming obsessed with Goyard, and I was like, I want to get everything I can, but I didn't want to pay retail because it was so expensive, and I was strapped for money. I'm always strapped for money. I'm a shopaholic. I'm literally always wasting all my money. And so I saw this Cartier. I negotiated the price down. I asked for pictures. I asked for authentication. I asked for like serial number. Everything I could tell from it looked real. So I had it. They took it to Vestiare Collective authenticated it, and then shipped it to me. Little did I know, later I find out that actually apparently a lot of fakes on Vestiare Collective, and they're not the best about authenticating. They're in France and they do authenticate, but I didn't know about this. Anyway, the bag came to me here in the US, and I thought it was great. I thought it was fine, but I wanted to confirm that it was authentic. So I wanted to take it to Goyard and see. So at the time I had bought that one, and I had also bought this white one on Grailed that was very used. It was $400. I thought it was a steal of a deal. Again, $400 for a used white one. I was like, okay, whatever. It's like very dirty and used. I can just use it, throw it in, don't care about it. Like literally not baby it, and just use it as a daily tote bag. And I won't mind. It had cracks, it had holes, it had everything, it tears. It was like, it was loved and lived in. I was like, okay, this is good. It's just like, also I'll project that like, oh, this is my loved and lived in bag that I've had for forever and used, whatever. I was, younger and stupider and whatever. Not stupider, I was just like about image and whatever, all that kind of stuff. I don't know. I just thought, first of all, I thought it was a good deal. I was going to get it monogrammed with Chai's name on it and have it be Chai's bag for Chai stuff. And I put Chai in it. He looked so cute in it. And it came and it was really worn and used, but it had this like leathery, grainy feel. And I thought it was fine. I was like, $400, even if this is not, it's only $400. So I had these 2 white ones, and it was like, and it was very torn, but it was like, I still liked it. And I was using it. I used it a couple of times. I mean, I used it a lot actually once I first got it. But so when I got both the bags, I was like, I just want to confirm that they're real, because I just want to make sure, because, you know, I just want, you know. So I took them both into Goyard. My SA wasn't there, but the repair guy was there, who I've talked to multiple times. And I said, hey, I'm coming. I just want you to authenticate these. He was super nice about it. He's like, we can't officially authenticate it. We can't. I sent him pictures. He didn't think they were real, and that's why I brought it in. I sent him pictures, and he was like, I don't know, but like, bring it in, let's see. They can't officially authenticate it, like verbally. They would do it in the store, or via email. They won't, like, actually, I don't think, do it. But I brought it in, and it was him and another SA who works there, who I've dealt with before. She just happened to come over and look at it too. And I was like, can you authenticate these two? So I brought them in. He felt it. He was like, look, I can't confirm yes or no, but the way this feels, the way the aging of it is, it doesn't feel real to me. The other SA came over and she said, yeah, I don't think so. I don't think it's real. And they were like, kind of a little hush hush, like they weren't supposed to be doing this, I think, or they're not supposed to say. So they just kind of told me that it wasn't real, and they believed it wasn't real, and that I should try to return it and get my money back. And so I had like a 7-day window for the bag, I think, to do that. You have like a couple of days, or maybe 3-day window before you can return it. You can claim an issue with the problem or with the item. So I was like, oh, okay, great. Thank you for letting me know. I was like, you know, and they said that there was other things that it just wasn't congruent. Even though this was like a really old bag, they were both really old bags. Like the Crossier was like before 2008, and in 2008 Goyard changed a lot of their fonts and things like that. And I think they did it again in 2014. But so the Crossier was definitely fake. So I emailed Vestiare Collective. They were pretty cool about it. They just said ship it back, and I shipped it back. I got my money back. I emailed the seller too. I don't think the seller responded actually. I emailed the seller, they didn't respond. I emailed Vestiare, they took it back, shipped it back, got my money back. That one was fine. The Grailed one, it was a very trusted seller. They have great record, 100% authenticity, and it was just kind of my word against his word. So I kept emailing and saying, I took this to the store, they said it's authentic. Grailed was like, we've authenticated it. There's no way it's authentic. There's no way we've authenticated it, but Grailed only authenticates via photos. And I was like, look, you authenticated via photos. From the photos, it looks real, but I took it into the store. Goyard themselves said it's fake, or that they don't think it's real. So I went back and forth, literally like 50 emails back and forth, being like, no, please, I just want to get my money out. They're like, the only thing you can do is resell it. It's like, I don't want to resell it. I don't want to sell a fake bag to somebody else. I want to get my money back and just return this bag. And they were like, no. Back and forth, up until this point, like 50 emails. And then I eventually got blocked on Grailed. And I'm not allowed to have a Grailed account anymore because they thought I was like trying to scam them out of this bag. So I don't have a Grailed account anymore. They blocked me, and the seller was like, it's authentic. I'm not going to fight. And the seller stopped responding after a while. So my only option at that time, they blocked me from emailing them. So I literally, after like 50 emails, I sent an email to the help, nothing goes through, no response like that, it never hear back. And then when I would try to send an email through help through the thing, it would say error. So I couldn't even contact them. So they said my only option was to sell it. So I relisted it for the same price that I paid. Somebody replied and said they were interested in it. And I was like, look, I bought this on Grailed from this person. They said it's authentic. I took it to Goyard. Goyard feels like it's not authentic. I'm just letting you know, this is what it is. Selling it to you the exact same price. I was like, here's the listing. That's how much I paid. Just trying to get my money back. And this lady was fine with it. So she bought it and she took it. And I was like, okay, great. On my head. Later did I know she actually ended up reselling it again. She listed it again because I saw the listing of it again. It came up again and she was reselling it for a profit. Don't know if she sold it or not. But anyways, those are those two. Then on eBay, I saw this artois. It was a PM in navy, and I have it in one of my first videos too, because this is when I was, like I said, I bought a bunch of these at the same time. And it was like $1,100, and I was like, oh, $1,100 for a Goyard bag. This is a steal. At the time, even at the time though, it was still cheaper, and it wasn't cheaper in Paris, but it was $1,100 for Artois. It had somewhere. So I bought it, it got shipped, eBay authenticated it, it came to me. I opened it up and I found some flaws with it already. Like the handles were off, the marking was off, everything like that. So I emailed email right away. I was like, hey, this is not real. I don't think this is real. And they were pretty good too. They took it right back. But like, so, and then that one, you know, so that one was really quick when I got my money back. And then the last one, it was the first one I bought, which was the Saint Leger backpack in green that I've done videos on, that I had for a while. Bought it from Bag Borrow Steal. It was $2,200 or something like that. It was a little bit under retail at the time of France retail. It was way higher, way cheaper than US retail, because I think it was $3,400 at the time, which I think it still is $3,400 for the colors. And now they've just upped the blacks to be $3,400 as well. So I got it for like $2,400. Plus there were some coupons, so I got it for like $2,000. So I was really excited about this. Love that bag, used it every day, all the time. Love, love, love. It had wear on it, didn't care. It got more wear, I got more wear on it. But then, I don't know, like the end of last year, something, the wear started showing up in this weird way. Like the way it was rubbing seemed off. So I took it into Goyard for repair, and I took it into the same guy, and the same guy was like, I don't think we can repair this. And I was like, why? And he was like, I don't think this is real. And I was like, what? And so he said a lot of it does seem real, but then some of it doesn't. So he wasn't sure, and he couldn't decide one way or another. So I was like, okay, I don't know what to do here. And like, oh, it was getting a lot, like the straps were really cracking. Things were coming, like the straps were like getting a lot more wear than they should have in the time that I had been using it. And the paint was smushing on the straps. It was like smushy, which are signs of Goyard wear. So he wasn't sure. He's like the wear is right in certain ways, but then there's things that are off in certain ways. So he wasn't sure. Then I took it to the dentist one day, and like it was raining, and then like the hardware just fell off. Like the next day I saw it, like I took it and I took it home, and I found one of the buttons on the top was just gone. Like the little Goyard buttons on the top of the Salinger was just gone. And then I was like, that's weird. That doesn't seem right. So I emailed Bag Bar Steel. I was like, look, this is what I think. This is what happened. This is where it is. This is what, like, I think this might be fake. They're like, ship it back to us. We will refund you. So I shipped it back. They refunded me. And then I asked them, what are they going to do with the bag? They were like, we're using it as a bag to show what fakes look like. We're so sorry this happened to you. Here's a coupon, blah, blah, blah. And they used it as a bag, and then they destroy the bag. So that was that one. So those were my 5 where craziness. So this is why I'm so weird about buying resale, secondhand, things like that. Like, good on those ones that are real and people that need to sell their stuff. And one day I probably will, because I have way too many bags and not enough money. I have way too many bags and way too much stuff, and I don't use half these things, and I just buy them. Like, I'm gonna keep things for collection, like this is forever. But there are certain bags that I bought that were impulse bags, and I might want to sell them one day. And I think that the only place I really probably trust, I guess, is Real. I don't know that I've heard things that Fashion File has crazy ones, and I've had experience with all these other ones where they have been fakes. So I don't know. If I ever do sell, I'll let you guys know. And if I do, then I'm gonna be a reseller, right? Well, I think a reseller is somebody that buys a new one and then sells it new. That's a reseller, like a flipping of the bag. I think people that buy the bag, use the bag, and then eventually want to get rid of it or downsize their collection is okay. I don't know how brands feel about that, but I feel like sometimes people do that, right? You're strapped for cash. There's those videos of people talking about how they sell their Birkin to pay for their house, or they sell their Birkin to do this. I don't have a Birkin to sell, so whatever. But I think that I'm so worried about buying secondhand because I don't think everyone is selling authentic real. Like, I would sell my stuff if I sold it, but I don't know. Anyway, so that's why I'm so weird about that. And then also buying direct. I went a little crazy about these direct because I was so in such a headspace, in such a weird headspace because of not getting my bag for my birthday and waiting for so long. And I was in this headspace upset about it, and then I was also in this headspace about I want to get something, and I just kind of went a little crazy and splurged and tried to buy 3 bags. 2 of which I got, 1 which I never got was a scam. This one, not a scam, because I think it's still a real bag. I think it's 100% real. It's just wear. And I paid a lot of money for this to be worn without knowing it was worn. I wouldn't have paid this much, but it's still a real bag. I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do with this, but that's just so crazy, right? Like, I would be worried about using this because the handles are going to come off. And I can send it to Goyard to get repaired, but then like Goyard's gonna be like, where did you get this bag from? Like, this isn't on my purchase history, right? Also in a weird position with them right now, as I always mention. So, or I can get it repaired from somebody else, but then, I don't know. So TBD about this bag. This bag also TBD, just because I trust actually the seller. I like her a lot, and I think that, I don't think that it's fake or real, but there's also something I just like about all my purchases being from the store and having my history there, and that everything that I own from that boutique is on my history, and I know that I own it, and they know that I own it, and they know I came for it. And there's no confusion. So if I ever wanted to get a repair or anything, it's fine. Like, if I ever want to get a repair on this, it's not on my account. I understand it could be a gift, but it's like, it's not on my account. And the same thing with Cartier, and the same thing with Louis Vuitton, and the same thing with every other brand. Like Hermes, that's why I don't want to buy Birkin secondhand, because I don't want it to not be on my account. I want them to know that that's my Birkin that I got from them, and that I can bring it in whenever and do it. I don't know. There's just some comfortability and ease of buying from a store, knowing you have that in the record that you got it from the store. There's never any question. Repairs, this, that, everything like that. When I buy something secondhand and I bring it into the store, if I buy something secondhand, like, I've had 3 bags taken into Goyard that I bought secondhand, and embarrassingly, they were all fakes. And they know that. They know I bought them secondhand because I told them I bought them secondhand, and they know that I brought them in. And like, that's also It's just like, you bought it secondhand and you're trying to get it repaired, and they're like, it's embarrassing. So I don't want that to happen. I don't want that ever to happen again. That's why I'm so nervous about it. That's why, like, even though I'm pretty sure this is real, I just don't, like, if I took it in, God forbid. And also, yeah, with the Birkin thing, like, I want to be able to take it to the spa and everything. I have another story. It did happen another time where I bought secondhand a Cartier ring that ended up being fake. And I took it into Cartier, and Cartier was like, this is fake. And that was so embarrassing too. So that's why I've had all these bad experiences buying secondhand, so many bad experiences. They've always been fake. Everything I bought secondhand has been fake, or most of them. I can't think of anything that I bought that's secondhand that I've kept. That's why I like to buy from store, and that's why I'm really worried. That's why I don't do it that much. So I don't do it. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you guys bought secondhand, if you guys had bad experiences, good experiences, bad experience. Even this lady told me her first experience buying secondhand, she was sold a fake. It's like, there's so many fakes out there, and there's so many people easy to do. I think my friend told me the number one way of people getting scammed is through Instagram, through things, and is people buying fakes, replicas, whatever you want to call it. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts in the comments below. What do you guys think? Let me know have you bought anything secondhand? Have you hated it? Have you loved it? Have you bought anything that you liked? Ended up being great. You used it. Like, let me know what you think. I'd love to hear in the comments below. I'll see you guys in the comments below. I'll see you in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please consider subscribing. Please smash the like button. Please share with your friends and family. If you hate it, share with your enemies and exes. I know your time is valuable. I know your time is precious, so I appreciate you spending your time with me. Thank you guys.